So just if we try to draw these are the four quadrants, right? So if I'm only interested with the third quadrant, that means third angle projection, right? So I am placing my object in the third quadrant, and my observer front view will be from this side. Okay. So obviously I will just forget all about the other quadrants. This plane will be my vertical plane, and this plane will be my horizontal plane. Okay. So in the front side, vertical plane, horizontal plane, right? So in third angle projection, the plane is coming in between observer and object. What was there in the first quadrant? First angle projection? Observer, object, then plane. This was VP and this was HP for first angle projection. Yes or no? Right? So the sequence of these main three components, observer, object and plane. What is the sequence for first angle? Observer, then object, then plane. But here, observer, plane and object. This is often asked in the Viva. What is the main difference between first angle and third angle projection? Okay, students say that in first angle projection my object is placed in first quadrant, in third angle my object is placed in third quadrant. Yes, that is the difference, but the main difference is this one. Okay. If the plane is coming in between the observer and object, obviously my plane should be transparent. First thing, that is the first condition for third angle projection. If the plane is not transparent, I simply cannot see the object. Right? My plane is transparent. So if my plane is transparent now, I can see the object. If I am just, for example, I have taken a cone. Okay, so what will be the front view? What will be the front view? Triangle. It's a simple triangle. So I will be getting my front view or FV in the vertical plane. Just a triangle. If I see from the top, what will be the shape? Circle. That I will be getting on this. I am drawing in 3 dimensions. That's why it is just looking like an ellipse. So that is the TV, top view. Okay. Front view stands for this. It is actually denoted by FV. Top view is denoted by TV. Right. So front view, top view is fine. Now if I try to draw the left hand side view, I need another plane. What is the name of that plane? What is the name of that plane? Profile plane. PP. It was called profile plane. Either side plane you can call, or technically it is called profile plane. So you see, that means left side. If I try to draw the left hand side view, if this is the front direction, which direction will be the left? With respect to the observer. Obviously, the directions are fixed with respect to the observer. If this is the front direction, which side will be the left? This side or not? This side will be the left direction or not? That means you just try to think on 3D, right? That means if this is the front, this side is my left. Left means what? With respect to the observer, left direction is this one. Okay? So if this is the left direction, where I have to place the profile plane? I can place the profile plane in the front side or on the back side, right? Where I should place the profile plane? Tell me. This is the third angle projection. What I have done for the first angle, if my object was like this, this was the front direction, the profile plane was placed where?
Left side.
On the back side. It was placed, the profile plane or PP, it was placed on the back side, right? But here, and that is when I place, that will be fixed by the sequence. What was the sequence for first angle? Observer, object, plane. And that should be true for all views. For top view, observer, object, then plane. Then for side view, observer, object, then plane. So now you tell me for third angle where I should place the profile plane. On the front side or on the back side? Front side. Because if I place the profile plane that is also transparent, right? So the plane is coming in between observer, then plane, then object. So that sequence has to be maintained. Is it clear? Observer, plane, object. So if I place the profile plane on the back side, what is the sequence ready? Observer, object, then plane. So that is for first angle, that is not for third angle. Right? So I cannot change the sequence for one particular view. So in this condition, I will be also getting the side view. I can and it is your LSV or left hand side view, right? Now you tell me how I have to rotate the planes to get the locations of the views. Which plane I will not rotate with respect to the observer? Which plane I should not rotate? VP. Why? Because VP is already orthographic to the observer, yes or no? VP is already perpendicular to the observer. My target is that all the three views will be perpendicular to me if I am the observer. So VP is already perpendicular to me, that means front view is already, I can see like this, I have to rotate the other two planes. Tell me how I have to rotate. বুঝতে পারছিস না? Last class চিলিস না। Because I will not explain the first angle projection because it has been discussed. I have checked the notes, right? Third angle, I have given the idea but not given the locations. There is no problem. These all are connected. If you miss one class, you will be simply in haste. What is going on? Okay. But as of now, what I am trying to say is that I am having an object. I have to represent the object with the help of three views: front view, top view, side view. To represent the views, I need some planes. These are the planes. This is vertical plane because it is vertical to this. This is horizontal plane, and for side view, I need another plane, that is profile plane. Okay. So now I have to rotate because my target is very simple. I have to get all these three planes on a single plane, like the first angle projection. Right. So how I have to rotate the HP? Who can tell me? How I have to rotate? How I have to rotate the HP? If I rotate it 90 degree upwards, what will happen? The location will be simply like this, right? That means I am trying to draw it over here. Means the location of HP will be over here and VP is over here. Yes or no? Right? Just only I rotate 90 degree upwards, clockwise. Okay, upwards. This HP 90 degree upwards. So my VP is already over here. I am having the FV over here. I am having the TV now over here on the same plane. Okay. How I rotate this VP? 90 degree anti-clockwise this side, outwards, like this. If I rotate it like this, it will be placed over here or not. Right? That means where I have to draw it? Yes or no? Please check. Okay? So this is my profile plane. Again the similar view I am having, which is my LS. So now all these three planes are on a single plane or not? Do you agree with it or not? Right? VP I have not rotated, I have rotated these two planes because I have to represent all the three views on my drawing sheet, which is a 2D plane. But this condition is 3D. So that's why always I say, even if you forget the locations, if you think of this situation, you can easily create this. Okay? If you can memorize, that is fine. Even if you forget, doesn't matter. So if I refresh this now over here, what will be the locations as far as our drawing will be concerned in our drawing sheet? So I'm just in general, I'm not taking any shape. This is the location. This is my HP. This is the horizontal plane. This is my vertical plane, and this is my profile plane. And here I will be drawing the top view, front view, left hand side view. You see the locations of the first angle, it is totally different. This is for the third angle projection, which we will be using in second problem of your assignment. It is clearly mentioned that use third angle projection method. So attempting any problem of orthographic projection, doesn't matter it is you have to use first angle or third angle. Remember three thumb rules. First one, now see, two types of problems will be there. One type of problem is this that you are having in your assignment. Object will be not drawn. Name of the object will be given. Pentagonal prism, hexagonal pyramid, like that. So if the main object is not in front of you, and the condition you have to extract from reading out the problem, minute. Second type of problem is that AutoCAD problems. In your AutoCAD assignments, the problem, some 3D component is given. You have to draw front view, top view, side view of that. That type of question also may come in your hand drawing questions, and let me tell you, because the concept is same. Just you have to draw the views. Okay? But for this type of problems, now those type of problems is actually okay because I am having the 3D view in front of me. I have to only think, okay, which part I can see, which part I cannot see, like that. But these type of problems, the challenge is you have first thing you have to know the object properly. How a right circular pentagonal prism looks, if I don't know, just simply I should not just try to draw that, right? Because if you don't know me, you cannot draw my image or picture, right? So first thing, first condition, you have to know the object very clearly. You have to visualize. Secondly, not only knowing the object, how that object is placed as per the problem. You can see in the problems it is tilted at some 45 degree angle, some way axis is tilted. In the second problem, the axis is not tilted actually. Some of the edge is making some angle with some another plane. It is mentioned. So how the object is placed, that should be the second question. First question that you should ask yourself, do I know about the object? If I know, fine. If I don't know, forget about the solving the problem. Very simple. If I know the object, second question you should ask, reading the question, how the object is placed. Okay? If no condition is mentioned, it's okay. But there will be some conditions, otherwise there will be no generic answer for that question. Okay? So you have to find that, how the object is placed. And third one, very important, from which view I have to start. You know how it will look like, but you have to know the dimensions, otherwise you cannot draw the view. So for this one, for this problem, from which view I have started? Tell me. First thing, I cannot start with the inclined position. I have started from the normal position, that is also fine. But in the normal position also, from which view this view. So you have to now ask, okay, I cannot directly draw the inclined conditions, I have to start with the normal conditions, fine. Normal conditions, if I see a pentagonal prism, it will be a pentagon, and from the front view it will be a rectangle. Instantly it will run on your mind, okay, rectangle, that will be easier, let us start with the rectangle. Okay, but do you have the rectangle dimensions? Height you are having, do you have this dimension readily from the question? No. Which dimension you are having? Each of the edge. Each of the edge, that means each side of the base, that is having. That is not this one. That is not this one. So I cannot simply start with though it is easy, but I don't have this dimension, I cannot start with the front view, I have to start with the top view, that is nothing but a pentagon, regular pentagon. So in this way, that should be the third question that should run on your mind. Then only you can start the problem, otherwise not. Okay? So it's totally the question. Read the question twice, thrice. Object is having here. If I know the object, how the object is placed, if I just what are the conditions it is placed, because if I change the condition, all the views will be changed. All the views will be changed, and if you change by yourself, whole problem will be wrong. Let me tell you, there is no part marking, no things like that here. It's not mathematics. Okay? If your design is wrong, that is wrong. Very simple. Okay? So, and lastly, from which view you have to start. And that is very easy if you see the problem, which dimensions are available to me. If you can extract that, you can easily think of that which view I have to start with. Okay? So, these three thumb rule you have to remember for this. And these are the locations for the third angle projection. If you are drawing left hand side view, can you tell me if I try to draw top view, front view and right hand side view for the third angle, what will be the locations? I mean right hand side view आपके चाहिए third angle. Say for example, in the question is mentioned, draw top view, front view and RSV, right hand side view. If it is mentioned, you cannot draw left hand side view. So what will be the change in the locations? What third angle I am asking? Any idea? Anyone? Think over there. Think of that 3D situation. Left hand side view I used to see from this side. Right hand side view means from the opposite side I will see. So where I have to place the plane? Just over there. That means on that side. Because observer is from that side, then plane should come, then object is there. Right? And that plane will be rotated on that side, not on this side. Because that plane means this plane I am talking of. If it is If it is rotated on this side, that will be overlapped with this, right? So here it will be on the right. That means here I will have a top view. Top view, front view will be same. That will be not changing, right? Only RSV will be over here, not RIV. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? That means if I am having, just I am refreshing this. Just if I draw the third quadrant only, it will be more easier to you to understand, right? It is only the third quadrant, right? It's only the third quadrant I have drawn. And my object is over here, right? So this is my HP, this is my VP. There should not be any doubt over here, okay? And this is my front direction, very fine. Front, top direction, okay. Now right hand side view means I have to see from that side, okay? Where I have to place the profile plane? That means this will be the plane basically. So my observer's view, then this plane is coming, then my actually object is over here, say. Okay? So observer, object and plane. And this plane I have to rotate actually on that side, 90 degree clockwise. So my HP will be 90 degree clockwise, it will be over here. And this plane, if I rotate 90 degree on that side, it will be coming over here. So that's why RSV is called right to the front. Okay. So these are the explanations for the locations. And on the next class, we will be discussing assignment number 3. Yes. Coming. Wait. Okay. And in between, if you are having any doubts regarding all these 4 problems, you are welcome to discuss. But on the next class, there should not be any excuses. Amita Parini, but you have to submit. Okay? 2 weeks are there. You can come. You can discuss with the problems. Thank you.
2 and 2 get 1 or 4. 1 or 6 get বন্ধুটা করতে হবে বেরিয়েছিলাম বাড়ি থেকে বাসটা এলাম বাস ধরা বলে মা বলে সাঁতার করে দিলাম গোটা দিতে হবে আবার বাড়ি আবার